Yo, it's your man Dante, the Dark Knight. So we are going to do this live game, play by play. Let me get over there to the game because was watching the end of the 49ers game. Looked like the 49ers are going to they're going to win this game because they've already gone back down the field and within field goal range, and looks like they're going to stay undefeated. But that's not my concern right now. My concern is the Philadelphia Eagles. So let me get over here to this game here. Let me see. Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? Come on, share this broadcast with everybody. Let's watch this game together. Philadelphia Eagles take on the Jets. I missed the end of Eagles talk. Where's everybody at? All right, I'm still trying to get the game on here. Where? Hold up, let me go back. Let me get out here. Yeah, I'm missing the game. I can't give you play-by-play if I'm not on there, right? All right, let me see. Still on the 49ers. Yeah, they're about to win though, right? Because I was just watching them too, and they just moved right down the field and got back into place. So all right, I'm gonna have to look at this. I'm gonna have to look at this on the regular TV. Tell me what's going on in the Eagles game. I'm supposed to be telling you guys. I'm doing the play-by-play, right? And I'm not even ready. Let me see. Line up the field goal, wishing for a block. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, Ed. I think they allowed them to come right back down the field so easy. It was like it was a defensive game until it actually counted, and then the defense just didn't do anything. Right? That was stupid. Like come on, what are you talking about? Defensive battle until the defense needed to do something. The Jets won the toss. What happened? Line up in the. What happened? What do you mean won the toss? What do you mean won the toss? If they've kicked the field goal, it's over. Right? Oh, the 49ers missed. Oh, wow. So what are they doing? I'm looking at it right now. What do you mean? It's 17. Oh, I see the Eagles game in the window. And they missed it. Oh, they lost it. 41-yard attempt. He missed it. What do you mean? Oh, it's a coin toss for the Eagles you were talking about? I don't know. I got the Eagles game on now. All right, so I see the Eagles in the little screen. They showed 49ers 6 seconds to go, and they're going to lose, right? That's right, Ed? They're going to lose. Oh, there's penalties. All right, so the Eagles have forced a punt. All right, so they missed it. Our Philadelphia Eagles, no return. Tackled inside. Yeah, the 49ers will lose. Yeah, I see that. And wow, there's only one undefeated team, and that is our Philadelphia Eagles. And we are about to check this game out. So share this show. Make sure you share the show. And let's watch the game together. So yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles are the only remaining undefeated team, and right now they have a side by side. They're showing the 49ers, but our Philadelphia Eagles take over on the 9-yard line. Jalen Hurts, 2-by-1, takes the snap, swing pass to Swifty out of the backfield. Swifty only gets about 1 yard before he's knocked out of bounds, and Yeah, the 49ers have lost. So at any given Sunday, we see what can happen. And that's why we can't take this game against the Jets lightly at all. As we saw, no one probably foresaw the Cleveland Browns knocking off the San Francisco 49ers, but it's happened 19-17. And now we're the only remaining undefeated team left, and we have to take care of business. Jalen Hurts tried to swing a pass to Swifty out of the backfield. It is tipped and incomplete. And that's where we are right now. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, all right. So it's 3rd and 8, deep in our own territory, inside the 10. So it's at the 11. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He floats it to A.J. Brown, and he has a first down. So just when it looked like we might have been stalled, we are not stalled. We are we are in business. I'm trying to share the broadcast, so just bear with me a little bit. Try to get some people to join us as we check out this game. So copying the link now. Our Philadelphia Eagles 0-0 on the 21-yard line. Jalen Hurts, 2 backs in the backfield. Jalen Hurts looks to the left, and he gets Devontae. Devontae, is it a good catch? What a catch with one arm. But he couldn't get both feet in. But it was a wonderful catch, a wonderful one-handed catch on the sideline. Devontae Smith, he got the 1 foot in, barely got that one in, turned it, and he couldn't get the right leg down. But it was a tremendous catch, tremendous effort by Devontae Smith. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun, 21-yard line, and he got Swifty out of the backfield. Swifty's met after a 3-yard gain. So it will be 3rd down and about 7. So this game means a lot now. I mean, we can get it. We can go up a game on the San Francisco 49ers if we can pull out this victory here. And that's a battle that we really want to win, because it's a much easier road when you have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So we are looking for the number 1 seed, and we have an opportunity to go 1 game up on the San Francisco 49ers if we can pull out a win today. Jalen Hurts receives the snap. Oh, he's under pressure. He gets out of there. Oh, he throws it away. Oh, he completes the pass. Oh, my goodness. Just when it looked as if Jalen Hurts was going to be sacked, I was just going to be happy if he was able to throw the ball away, right? But instead, he completes the pass to A.J. Brown along the right sideline. He was under extreme pressure. He's actually holding a guy off with his left hand and looking down the field. With his left hand. He's holding off Carter II with his left hand, and he floats one to A.J. Brown, who catches it. And what a pass. Man, if it's not for the athletic ability of Jalen Hurts, that is a loss of that's a sack with any lesser quarterback. And anybody who has a little bit of athletic ability, maybe they throw the ball away and it's just an incompletion. But because of Jalen Hurts and his ability, it's a completion. Yes, Liz, we see it. The 49ers lost. I just made the point now. This game is that much more important. Let's put it that way. That much more important because the 49ers have gone down in defeat. And we have an opportunity to go up 1 game on them, and it's in the race for the number 1 seed in the NFC. Yeah, I know it's only the 6th week, but we are jockeying for position this early in the season because we want that number 1 spot. Like what? Like Ludacris said, coming for that number 1 spot. Yo, we want that number 1 spot. And the Cleveland Browns have done us a big one. You know what I mean? Giving us a big one there in the win over the 49ers. Who would have thought Who would have thought going into this game that the Cleveland Browns would knock off the 49ers? But that's why they say any given Sunday. And we saw it. We saw it here. And we cannot allow that to invade our game here. We need to take care of business. This can't be, we can't have a letdown here. All right. So our Philadelphia Eagles have an opportunity to go up a game on the 49ers after they go down 19-17. And it looked as if they had the game. I mean, it was a defensive battle throughout the game. I was on the air. I couldn't watch the whole thing, but I could tell prior to me coming on the air, I saw that it was a well played defensive game. And in the late stages of the game, Cleveland Browns went up 19-17. And in this defensive battle, you expect, all right, the defense has been playing out of their mind all game. All they have to do with under 2 minutes is to keep the 49ers out of field goal range, right? Shouldn't be hard. They had only given up 17 to that point. But no, they come right out and allow the 49ers to get within field goal position rather easily. It didn't look hard, rather easily. They were within field goal position, and the 41-yard field goal attempt was missed. And I forget the 49ers kicker's name, but he missed it wide right. And the Cleveland Browns come out with a win. So we have an opportunity here, if we can take care of business here, up in New York, or up the Turnpike, if we can take care of business. And we are now currently, I don't know if I'm ahead or behind. You have to let me know, Ed. But I got 1st and 10, 10-34, 10-33. Jalen in the shotgun on the 32-yard line of the Eagles' own 32-yard line. Takes the snap. Crossing route to Devontae Smith, and he has a first down. Crossing route to Devontae Smith. Do we see a pattern here? We saw Devontae being a little unhappy last week, and here already he has a few targets on this drive alone. So are we being predictable here? Are we being predictable every time someone shows some displeasure? We make sure we feed them the next game. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want to become predictable, and I don't want to force feed the ball to someone. I want this to be natural and organic and taking advantage of the matchups, not necessarily looking for a particular receiver to appease them. I think that shows a lack of maturity on a coach's level if they're actually doing that. I know it's a tough job, but the bottom line, you have to keep the main thing, and that's the win, right? So, if somebody's going to be unhappy because we're winning and they're not getting the ball, then I don't know how great of teammates they are. So here we are. I am maybe behind you guys. So Jalen Hurts takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Swifty, looks, he's under pressure, steps up in the pocket. He's going to run. He's going to run this. He has a little room, and he slides for a first down at about the 54-yard line. So Jalen Hurts picks up the first down with his legs on that one. Nowhere to go with the ball. There was good coverage, and then at the last minute, the protection kind of broke down, and what is that? All right, so Texan kind of broke down, and Jalen had to run for it, and he did. He did a good job. He picked up the first down, and the ball is now in the Jets' territory at the 48-yard line. And there's Swifty. Swifty's going to pick up the first down. He picks up about 3. He gets the first down. We are in the Jets' territory. Jalen Hurts is 5 for 7, 34 yards. Oh, Lane Johnson looked like he got rolled up on. And this can be big. We can ill afford to lose Lane. Lane is a big part of anchoring that number 1 rated offensive line. So hopefully he is okay. But currently he is down. Looked like someone rolled up on him with that last run play. And So we can ill afford to miss him, right? He is a big part of why we are successful most of the time. He's a big part of why we're successful most of the time. When he is in the game, we have a great record, right? We have a great record when Lane plays, right? When he doesn't, not so great. Not so great. He has, I think, even a bigger effect on our wins and losses than quarterbacks. If we look at quarterbacks missing time over the same span, Lane's absence is very noticeable when you look at the win-loss column. So hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's just a couple plays, and he can get back in there. We just pray that it's not anything seriously. I mean, long term or lingering like that. So Lane Johnson is down, and we're waiting for. Now you guys let me know. I don't know um, how much ahead or behind I am. I tried to watch it on a streaming service so I wouldn't be too far ahead because I know you guys don't like that. You don't like when I'm ahead of you. And likewise, I don't like when you're ahead of me. But I can't tell when you're ahead of me because, if you don't say anything, I don't know. So I guess it's better for me to be behind you guys than to be ahead of you guys, because that way then you're turned off. Now you don't want to watch the game with me because I'm telling you what's going to happen before you see it on your TV. So it's okay if I'm behind as long as you don't do the same to me. Like, don't tell me what's happening before I see it on my TV. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways. And we've had an asshole in here last week that wanted to do that. Like, I was kind enough to say, okay, this is not good. I'm way ahead of you guys, and I know it's not enjoyable to hear me call the play before you see it on TV. So I fell on the sword and went to a different telecast so that I could be behind you. And I know Ed, you're a great guy. You're one in a million though. Like Ed says, I paused to accommodate the timing. Like, meaning since I was ahead, since he was ahead, he paused so that I can catch up with him and we can watch it at the same time. Now that's smart and that's kind. That's compassionate of you, Ed. Some people are not technically inclined to be able to do that. But all right, Jalen Hurts, handoff, Swifty takes it up, only about 2 yards on that one. We are facing a very stout New York Jets defensive line. So I still think, I love Jack Driscoll is in and he's the next one up now. So I still think that we have a dominant offensive line, and we're going to see how this plays out with no Lane Johnson now. Now this going up against a formidable defensive line, and we don't have arguably our best tackle in the game. So let's keep an eye on that. Jalen Hurts takes the snap, back in the pocket, looks, crossing route to Devontae Smith, another Devontae Smith target, and he gets to about 2 yards shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 2. This Tam turf, get rid of the turf. Pat is saying it was Hurts who rolled Lane. Fortunately, Lane is walking. All right, so that's a good sign, right? Lane is up and he's walking. All right, Hurts, he backed up and he looked, and there was Devontae across the middle. Perfect pass. Oh, wow. He fitted in a tight window right there. You can see they showed the angle from behind the quarterback. So you saw him fit into a tight window, and the linebacker barely missed swatting that ball down. Jalen Hurts, 3rd and 2, hands it off. Oh, no, he fakes the handoff, and it's a swing pass to Scott out of the backfield. Oh, he faked me out on that. Fake me out. I thought it was a handoff to Swifty, but it was a fake handoff to Swifty, and Boston Scott gets the swing pass out of the backfield for the first down. What a play! Now we're seeing that was a nifty design play. I like this. I like to see that. That was great. All right, so here we are on the 29-yard line. Swing pass to Swift now over to the right side. Swifty, he gets about 4, maybe 5 at the most. Yeah, Liz, they faked me out. Faked me out on that one. All right. So here we go. 2nd and 5. Jalen shotgun swing pass, a screen to Goddard. Goddard is going to get the first down. So he picks up 5 on that one. He picks up 5. Goddard on a tight end screen. And we're following the same formula we've been following the past few weeks, right? We're methodically moving the ball down the field and grinding up clock as we do. And I like this method. And I even like the play calls or the calls that are being played. I mean, the plays that are being called, they seemed a lot more. They have more spice to them than they did last year. And we're inside the red zone. So there's Jalen Hurts back on first down, and he's rolling to his right. He's going to run. He's only going to. Oh, he got a couple. Got about 6 or 7. There's a flag on the play. We'll see what that is about. But we definitely wanted to see more. We wanted to see a little more spice in the offense as they entered inside the red zone. Because last week, the red zone offense. Oh, that's against the defense. So it's half the distance to the goal. That bodes well for us. That's even better. But last week, this red zone offense was not stellar in the least bit. And for the season, it's not been stellar. Whereas last year, we were one of the best teams in the red zone. This year, we're kind of in the bottom tier of the league in the red zone. So we were all looking for this offense to look a lot better. And it's been looking a lot better inside this red zone on this drive alone. So we're on about the 3-yard line. Jalen Hurts hands it off to Boston Scott, who's under duress, and he's going to be taken down for a loss. 2nd and goal, and he lost about 5 or 6 right there. Boston Scott is in the game. Here we go. Now we talked about some of the numbers that I was seeing over the past week was the amount of targets or touches that some of our key offensive weapons receive inside the red zone. And this was, and here we have Gainwell, but we just saw Boston Scott get a touch. Now we're seeing Gainwell in the game. Where's Smith? Swift. I'm sorry. Jalen's under pressure, rolls to the right. He's looking, throws, and it's tipped away. It was intended for, who was that? OZ? I think that was OZ. Yeah, it was OZ. He was under duress, tried to provide a target for Jalen, and it was tipped away at the last second by the DB. Ed says, do you think Philadelphia looked at these 6 weeks as on-the-job training for the coordinators like an extended preseason? Yeah, well, I think that their extended preseason is going to be all year. It's 3rd and goal. They have all year to learn and grow in their jobs. Jalen Hurts receives the snap. He's going to fake. It's going to be a quarterback draw. He's running. He's not going to make it. But got it down to about the 3-yard line. It's going to be 4th and goal. It'd be interesting to see what they do from here. It was a design run, quarterback draw, and he did good. And Jalen they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. All right, here we go. So 4th and goal. This is gutsy. Ball on the 3-yard line. 2, 1, hike. Oh. And Hurts is going to run it. Hurts is not going to get it this time. Did he get there? All right, this is close. All right, we're going to have to see. This one is a lot closer. This was 4th and goal. This is something that we haven't seen. That we haven't seen the offense be this gutsy. So he did not get it. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 1 for New York. So they did stop him. I don't know if I like that play. Um, that man, I would challenge that. Wow. That was oh man, that was kind of I would have probably challenged that. That was very close. I mean, you guys let me know. Ed, what do you think? Did you see that? I mean, I don't know where his body was. I don't know if he was down when his arm was extended, but because it looked like he took the ball out of his hand after it crossed the goal line. Because on the goal line, once it crosses the goal line, that's it. It's a touchdown. Nothing else counts. Like if you haven't caused the fumble before it crossed the goal line, then there's no fumble because once it crosses, it's over. The play is over. It's a touchdown. So to me, from the angle I just saw, it looked like he had reached the ball over the goal line. But I know they're calling it a fumble, but I don't know. From what I saw, I'm not on the field, of course, and I didn't have I didn't have various angles to look at this at, right? I didn't. I only had that one angle that it looked like he might have gotten the ball across. So I don't know. Ed says they need to see where the ball is when it came out. Yeah, I think it was across the goal line when it came out. From the angle I saw, but I have to see it from another angle. But from the angle I saw, it looked like the ball was across the goal line because the fumble was the opposing defensive player snatching it out of his hands as you can imagine he only had one arm when he reached it over the goal line. So it wasn't very secure. It was easy for them to take it out of his hand. So the fumble was actually the defender taking it out of his hand. Like I'm with you, the X factor. That was a touchdown. It looked like it was a touchdown to me. It looked like it had already crossed the goal line, and that's when he took the ball out of his hand. I can't see where his body was. Was there any part of his body that was down before he reached over the goal line? Because if there wasn't, that looked like a touchdown to me. So I know you guys are probably ahead of me a little bit. I can probably be ahead of you guys, but I try to not to broadcast ahead of you because I don't want to mess it up for you guys. So I'll just play the back. I'll sacrifice and I'll play the back, and you guys can let me know if you know a little bit ahead of me. But don't do it during the game. Like, let me live. Like, are you hooked up? Yeah, I got an antenna. I could be ahead of everybody. I got an antenna. My co-host is texting me. I got an antenna. I could be ahead of everybody, but it's no fun. It's a touchdown. All right, great. All right, so yeah, Pat, I got an antenna, and I've watched it from the antenna. But when I do it in that angle, people who are following me on YouTube don't. They don't. Yeah. You want me to be ahead? He wants me to be ahead. Yeah, but the people start. They be mad when I'm ahead. They don't want to hear me call the play before they see it on TV. So I don't want to lose viewers. You know what I mean? I can be ahead. And I'm talking about like a couple seconds is one thing, but like when I watch it over the antenna, I'm like way ahead. So yeah, that's why I kind of. But I thought I saw that. That's what the X Factor. Thanks, mate. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw, man. Yeah, and I'm with you on that, Daphne. Daphne said, but look how much time we took off the clock. Of course, that is what we do. I like this. That's a formula for winning for championship winning football, not just winning football. The formula of how we we methodically move the ball and dominate the time of possession. That's a formula to win championships, not just games. When you limit the other team to fewer possessions, it puts a lot of pressure on them to have to score on a higher percentage of their possessions. If you're getting the ball 10 times a game, you can score on 30% of those and have 20 something points, right? You can score on 40% of those that have 20 something points. But when you're only getting the ball 6 times a game, now you got to score on like 80% of the possessions to get 20-something points, right? So I love this formula. I love this formula of the time of possession domination. You know, getting our defense, getting the opposing team off the field as quickly as possible, and then allowing the offense. Because look, we the 9-minute drive again, right? All right, so 1st and 10. The ball at the 25-yard line. Zach Wilson in shotgun. Quick pass, swing out to the side. And who is that? That's Breece Hall. 19 plays too. Wow, you're right. 19 plays. That was incredible. So Breece Hall, 1 reception. Zach Wilson, 2 for 4, 11 yards. Let's see how this defense holds up against this. We should dominate here. Let's see what this defensive line can do against this offense. All right, so everybody's in, and there they go. They're gonna take that over the middle crossing route again. Why do we have to see this before we start making adjustments? Let's not see a big dosage of crossing routes across the middle and completions like we saw against the Rams before we do something about it. Do something about it now. All right, there's Nakobe Dean. He's in the game. All right, let's see what difference he makes. All right, 1st and 10, the ball at the 37-yard line. Swing pass to the running back out of the backfield. He picks up about 2 or 3, and that is Cook, Dalvin Cook. They are point differential. They're minus 32 in the first quarter, and they're going to be minus something else too. They're going to be minus 40 if we get out of this. They got about a minute and a half to score. I don't see it happening within that. But it's 2nd and 8. Zach Wilson under center, man in motion, hands it off to Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook up the gut, and he does get another first down. He picks up about 9 on that one, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Just over a minute to go in the first half. Yeah, we got to do a little better job. We have the number 1 ranked rushing defense out here. They're going to miss Slay today. We only miss Slay today if we allow this running game to be successful, because that's what makes the play action that much more lethal. All right, so they play action pass, and there's the pass, and you're right. Yeah, because of that, the success of the run, or keeping the defense honest by running it, that opens up the play action pass, and that was a play action pass right there. And Garrett Wilson can't take anything away from him. He's a dynamic young man, winning the Offensive Rookie of the Year last year. So you might be right, X Factor. This may be a game where Slay may be missed. One thing I do like about Slay, well, I like Slay's moxie, right? Slay has a lot of moxie, and he has the ear of the defensive coordinator, right? I think Slay is one of those guys without having this solidified, but Slay seems to be that guy that'll say, look, man, that ain't working. Like, and this defensive coordinator listens to him. Like, this defensive coordinator listens to him. So, I don't know if that was the case with Gannon last year, because in the first half of last week's game, they were getting chewed up over the middle. Cooper Kupp was catching passes at an alarming rate on the same route, crossing the middle, so much so that I thought my TV was caught in a loop. I thought it was just a repetitive loop running the same play over and over. I didn't know it was live. That's how they look so similar. It was the same play like 3 or 4 times in a row that I thought my TV was glitching out. But no, it was actually happening. Cooper Kupp was running that same slant, and Stafford was hitting him on it at an alarming rate. And it wasn't until they made an adjustment after that second touchdown in the first half and only allowed 99 more yards for the rest of the game. So they clamped down on that. Part of it was Roby coming in, playing more snaps than we probably wanted to play him, being that it was his first week in. He hadn't had a lot of practice time, but he answered the bell, and he provided a lot of support and help in shutting down that crossing route. So whatever was used last week, we need to incorporate that same philosophy in stopping that crossing pattern that seems to be so easy to complete, especially early in the games. I'll give credit to Desai. He seemed to make the right adjustments to not allow it to kill him the entire game. But my point is, why can't we do that from the beginning? Why can't we just start off with that and not have to adjust to that? You know what I'm saying? Why can't we just start off stopping that slant route, start off shutting the middle of the field down, and not have to always adjust to stopping it? That's my point. If we see it every week, why do we have to adjust to it? What we have to see them catch the ball a couple of times before we say, all right, we know how to stop it now? I don't know. So they're showing Aaron Rodgers now. He's on injury reserve. He's blew his Achilles out with the first series, I believe, of the season. He didn't even last the first series. But our Philadelphia Eagles defense is on the field right now. The ball is on their 38-yard line. Zach Wilson is moving in the shotgun, receives the snap. It's comfortable back there. Lofts one up, and it's not in. He didn't catch it in. No, he did catch it. Blankenship on the coverage. It was caught pass by the tight end, Conklin, but Conklin did not get both feet down. He was forced out by Blankenship, and that was great defense right there. Great defense. He did make a contested catch, but Blankenship was in his mug. He couldn't come down inbound. So that is the reason why that was not a good catch. So it's 2nd and 10. Our Philadelphia Eagles are putting up a little resistance now. They have allowed them to drive the ball down, and it is in the Eagles' territory. So we're going to go to a commercial break. Our Philadelphia Eagles are leading 7-0. This is a very important game because the 49ers lost, and we can be a game up on them in the race for the NFC Conference number 1 seeding, right, for playoffs. I know it's only the 6th week of the season, but every game counts, and we are vying for that number 1 seed in the NFC. And we, along with the 49ers, are 2 of the top teams in this conference. I know it's not a 2-team race, but it had been looking like that for at least a week here, with them being undefeated and us being undefeated at 5-0, and they were 5-0, but now they're 5-1. So if we can take care of business, we can be 6-0. We can have a 1-game lead on them, and then we go and face the Miami Dolphins on Monday night. Big, huge game. Great barometer measuring game on where this team is. I think that we are cream of the crop, one of the top teams in the league already, but this will be a great measuring game for just where we are, because the Miami Dolphins are a dynamic team. They are explosive on offense. Explosive. I think they even look better than we did last year on offense. They have arguably the best wide receiver duo in the league. I think that we have a duo that's up there too, but Miami, the way they're playing and their record and all, they may have the top wide receiver duo in the league at the moment. So we get to face them. Our defense is stout. Their defense, I'm not hearing a lot. I wouldn't rave about their defense, but hey, they're getting the job done. They're getting the job done, and I believe they gotten the job done again today. Let me look at the scoreboard. Let me look at your first of all, let me thank each and every one of you guys for joining and watching the game with me. Let's watch it together, right? Only thing about this, I can't eat when I watch the game, so because I got to talk to you guys, so I can't eat. So I have to do all my eating before I come on the air, and I do a pregame show first, so I have to eat and take it and do my bathroom breaks. I have to do all that before I come on the air, because I come on an hour before the game, then the 3 hours of the game, and then about half an hour after the game. So I can't eat or go to the bathroom for about 4 or 5 hours. So I have to do all this before I come on the air. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and let's watch the game together all the time, every week. All right, let's see what this boy going to do here. All right, Zach Wilson on the 37-yard line of the Eagles. 2nd and 10. Looks over the field, receives the snap. He's looking to the right, and here's the pressure. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to scramble. He get positive yards, and he has a first down. He dove for the first down, tackled out of bounds by N'Kobe Dean. Young boy was all right. He was under pressure. The D-line almost got there, but he was able to step up in the pocket and escape the pass rush. Here they come, and he dips around Jordan Davis. A handoff to Breece Hall, and there's a first down by Hall, about a 2-3 yard gain. But it was only a 3rd and 1. Let's see who the call is on. Prior to the ball being snapped, 12 players on the field by the Eagles. So, so that was bad on us. Didn't get off the field in time. That was sloppy right there. That's I don't know if that's coaching, but that's not good. All right. I'm with you, Ed said, I'm glad I never have to hear about Purdy. All right, Zach. Wow. Bradbury got in front of that. Yeah, the hurry up caught us. I'm glad too. I don't have to hear about Purdy not losing the game. He finished. Because he lost today. So finally, that record is gone. Impressive start, though. I'll give that to him. Impressive start. But, he had to take a loss every now and again. Jets caught us on the, and there's the handoff to Cook. Cook picks up about 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 8. So we have an opportunity here to hold them to a field goal if we can stop them on 3rd down. Wilson is out for the Jets. That's what Meach is saying. Meach, you're saying Wilson is out? You guys ahead of me? Oh, yeah, I see him now limping. All right, so, oh, yeah, he looked hobbled. So he's out. All right, so the Jets are on a 9-play, 55-yard drive themselves. So here we go. Zach Wilson in shotgun. All right, it's going to be a flag on Zach. False start. That's good. False start number 32 on the offense. So that's going to push them back a little bit. So 3rd and 8 is going to turn into, I don't know. What's that? 3rd and 13? Or is that going to be 3rd and 18? What's that? 3rd and, come on, show me what it's going to be. 3rd. So 3 penalties for the Jets already. All right, there it is. Zach rolls out to the right. Zach tosses one way out of bounds. So it looks like they're going to be kicking a field goal here. And our Philadelphia Eagles did hold them to a field goal after allowing them some yardage on that drive. They did move the ball. They didn't hit pay dirt, but they moved the ball. And right now they're going to see if they can convert a 43-yard field goal attempt into points. So 4th and 13, a 43-yard attempt. Ball's up, snap, and it's good. And, oh, he missed it. Did he miss it? Oh, he made it. Okay, barely made it. It's 7-3, 13-12 to go. All right, so this will be probably their last time touching the ball before the half. The Eagles get the ball. They're going to have it kicked off to them with about 13 minutes to go. And, we can possibly run out 13 minutes. I mean, I don't know. I'm just being facetious, but this team is that great at milking the clock, at keeping the ball, at playing keep away from the other team. So, we could put together another drive like we did on that opening drive, where 19 plays, my co-host says, 19 plays on that first drive at the very least. If we put together a few more drives like that and actually punch the ball into and actually put the ball in the end zone, that's great. Just checking. All right, so our Philadelphia Eagles 7-3. I'm sorry, 7-3, and we're looking okay. We get the ball back. Let's see what this team does with the second possession of the game. So there was one 3 and out. I don't know if they got a first down that first series. I was kind of with you guys trying to share this, and I still haven't shared it. Let me share this thing on social media here. Get some people in here to watch the game with us so we can talk about it, so we can call, Brian Johnson's attempt. Well, I can't. At first, I was going to call it boneheaded because it was a quarterback draw. And if it was not for the fact that we have Jalen Hurts, that might not have been the outcome that we wanted on that. I didn't like that call initially. I mean, it scored a touchdown, so it's all hindsight, right? But did you like that on 4th and 3? Our quarterback, I love our quarterback, but that quarterback draw, that was, if it wasn't Jalen Hurts, we don't have a touchdown. That was specifically because Jalen Hurts is him. You know what I mean? Jalen Hurts is him. If it wasn't for that, we'd be in trouble. A quarterback draw. I mean, I would have taken the brotherly shove over that quarterback draw right there. That was real close. So we are up. We're about to take over. What the hell's going on? I don't want that. All right, so let me see. I'm about to post. Oh, wait a minute. Trying to, and make sure you guys share this broadcast to your friends on your social media page. Let people know that they can come watch the game with us. We can all watch together. All right. And we can all be elated together. We can all be happy together or cry together, but I don't think we're going to be crying together. I think we're going to be celebrating. So longest quarterback road win streaks, and Jalen Hurts is up there. And here we are, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. He receives the snap. Offensive line doing a great job. Throw over the middle, wide open is A.J. Brown. He's looking to get more yardage after the catch, but he picks up 14 on that. All right. And it was a lot of the great protection. Great protection. It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball at the 39-yard line. Jalen Hurts drops back under a little pressure, rolls out to the right, still looking down the field, throws the ball. He has a receiver, OZ. OZ picks up 5. All right, so going to be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Jalen is 11 for 14, 85 yards. The ball is on the 44-yard line. He hands it off. Oh, no, he fakes it to Swifty. Oh, and there was a pass to Devontae Smith, and he just could not hold on. Oh, wow. That was kind of rare for Devontae not to hold on to that ball right there. He has excellent hands. And some people, not me, but some people say that Devontae Smith is the best wide receiver on the team. They say he's the number one receiver on the team. Now, not me. This is not me. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But some people say that. And, he is an excellent wide receiver. Runs great routes, great hands. But not the number one on this team to me. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. We're not going to see a run on this one, though, X Factor. And there's a pass to AJ. AJ is a beast, and that's who's the number one to me. I think it's 1 and 1A too. I'm with you on that, Ed. I think it's 1A. But to me, I need a little bit more meat on my bones for my number ones. I'm telling you, I do. That's just me. That's how I prefer my wide receivers. All right, Jalen receives the snap, pass underneath Devontae Smith, and they try to break Devontae. Devontae I'm not holding against him because he's a great wide receiver, but he's not a lot of meat on the bone there. So, but AJ has the edge. That's what you say, Liz. Liz says it's a tie, but AJ has the edge. All right, Gainwell's in the backfield, 2nd and 9. After that 1 yard gain by Devontae Smith, and Gainwell splits out to the left. He gets faked the run, fakes the handoff to him. Jalen rolls out to the right, and he just throws it away. There's nothing there. It's 2nd and 9, so it's going to be 3rd and 9. Right here, there's a flag down. Let's see who this flag is on. Let's see. Jalen takes the snap, and he fakes the handoff to Gainwell, and then rolls to the right and just throws it. So the penalty was eligible man downfield, and the Jets they turned it down. They refused it. So we are going to see 3rd and 9. We'll see if Jalen can continue and keep this drive alive. 13 or 17, 94 yards. The ball is on the Jets side of the 50-yard line, the 47-yard line. Jalen receives the snap. Oh, here's a jailbreak. Oh, my God. And it's a fumble, and it's turned over, and the Jets have the ball. Oh, my goodness. A costly turnover. Oh, that was not. Oh, horrible play there. So it was a tight end screen. They get it to him. Is that even a catch, though? Can we say that wasn't a catch? Oh my goodness, that was. I don't know. Can you say that? Did he make a football move? Could you say that was a catch? Where's the challenge flag? I don't know. It's just from what I just saw. You guys let me know. Was that a catch? It seemed like it was bang bang, and I don't think that. I thought there had to be criteria met to constitute a catch, and I don't know if all of that criteria was met to constitute a complete pass. It was so quick. It was boom bang, boom bang. Like you have to catch it. There has to be a football move or something, if I'm remembering correctly. And I don't know if that took place. Maybe Nick Sirianni will have saw something by the time they come back to live action to make him want to consider throwing the red flag. Because I don't know if that was a catch. So I had an emergency prior to in the pregame, and I had to drop off, and I wasn't on there for the predictions and all. Had a little car trouble, whatever, and so I'm on here now. So I didn't give a chance to give my prediction. My prediction would have been the Eagles anyway. And if you know anything about me, you know that I never give out a score. So it would have been, I would have said, I think the Eagles win and win by the score of us with more points than them. That's all. That's all. And I still feel that way even after seeing what I've seen. All right. Okay. So let me go to some comments out here. So Meets Edge right. It wasn't a fumble. Ball never hit the ground. Yeah. What happened? Ball never hit the ground. Or yeah, I don't know. Pat gave your prediction word for word. All right, great. All right, that's good. So I don't know if that was a fumble. I don't know if that was I don't know if it was if that constituted a catch actually. All right, so we're not going to get a. Oh, it was an interception. All right, so the ball never hit the ground. All right, so that was an interception. Okay, it wasn't a fumble. All right, I understand that. I didn't understand. All right, so it's a handoff to Brees Hall, and he is clobbered, a loss. And who is that? That's Sweat, Josh Sweat, and he tackles Brees Hall for a loss. So here we go. So this was a boom. Oh, okay. So it never hit the ground. All right, I got it. All right, so I've just seen it. All right, so there is Zach Wilson. Oh, he's under pressure, and they bring him down. But I don't know if it looked like he got Sam Reddick got him. But is that a sack? And Zach Wilson is 5 for 10, only 35 yards. So the defense is coming up big. And not Sweat, Hassan. That was good. Hassan Reddick has shown up the past 2 weeks, making a difference. 2 sacks last week, 1 sack today, if they count that. All right. And here he comes again. Oh, they step around. He steps up, though, this time. And he's not going to be able to get the first down. And I think that is out of field goal range. So it'll be 4th and 5. And the Eagles, are they going to go for a field goal here? I don't know. So the Jets are going to be ballsy here. They got a sack on them. All right, so they're going to go for it. Wow, they real ballsy here. They're ballsy, yo. All right, they put their man. All right, so Zach is in the shotgun. He takes it. Here comes the Eagles. He got a lot of time. They had him controlled though. He can't scramble. It was not a first. It was close, but no cigar. Yeah, so it's a turnover. Yo, the Jets put their balls on the table, said, look, we're going to go for it. F y'all, we going to go for it. And they tried it. And, yep. Yeah, Ed. It was short. It was just a little short. Completed pass, but it was great controlled pass rush. They kind of got him off his spot and didn't allow him to step up in the pocket and be able to pick up that first down with his legs. It was a controlled rush and kind of pushed him to roll out to his right. He did find a man, but it was just short of being a first down. So our Philadelphia Eagles will take over at that spot, and that's great. So just when it looks like there was going to be a threat, the threat was thwarted. The threat was thwarted. So our Philadelphia Eagles are going to take over. So let's see what we can do. We have a lot of time left. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 9 or just under 9 minutes to go in this half. So that's plenty of time for this team to put together one of those methodical drives and put some more points on the board, hopefully a touchdown. So it's 8:25 to go, to be exact. That's what I have on my TV. I don't know what you guys have. Let me know. And Jalen's back on the field. He's in the shotgun position. Zacchaeus and up, and he fakes the handoff. Oh, and he's throwing a bomb. He's throwing a bomb. He's throwing a bomb. Oh, my goodness. He almost had AJ. AJ had a step on the defender. The ball was just a tad bit overthrown. Just a tad bit overthrown. And one might be able to argue, had AJ, if that was Devontae, would he have had that? Because he got behind him. Yeah, he did. And then he tried to turn it back on. That was had he been running hard the whole time, that might have been an easy catch for him. But no, he slowed down. So Jalen back pass, swing pass out to Swift. Swift, I think he got a first down. Is that a first down? Very close to a first down. That was a great completion right there. He does get the first down. This is crazy. All right, so Jalen to Swift. I'm sorry. Jalen to Swift. And Swift has 4 receptions for 22 yards. Jalen 14 for 21 with 105 and an interception. Jalen, he hands it off to Swift. Swift, oh, not much there. I think he gets 2 at the most. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 with 7.5 minutes to go in this first half. The Eagles versus the Jets. So they're playing. They're leaving it all on the field, right? Let's see what Jalen does. Well, what we don't want to do is leave it all on the field. We want them to catch the ball. Don't leave it all on the field. Catch the ball. So Jalen's in the shotgun. He has trips on one side, and Jalen across the middle to AJ. AJ still up. AJ is still up. He breaks the tackle. AJ's going for the end zone, and he's got knocked out inside the 5-yard line. And that is the beauty of having a wide receiver, number one, such as A.J. Brown, who does an excellent job once he catches the ball of picking up that yak. And I'm not talking about Henny. I'm not talking about Hennessy. I'm talking about this yak, this yards after the catch. Wow. And he breaks the tackle, and that's what hitting the weight room will do for you. Now, nobody's going to mistake A.J. Brown for a little guy, right? He puts in that work, all right, and he's big and strong, and that just showed on that play. So Jalen hands it off Swifty. Swifty goes down behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe I am behind Almond Joy, as he says touchdown. Almond Joy, is that Niche? Are you Almond Joy? Niche, is that you? You watching on your phone? Give me a thumbs up if that's you. I remember you saying that you were Almond Joy, because sometimes you feel like a nut or something like that. All right, and you are. And sometimes you are a nut. So let me know if that is her. All right, so the ball is on the 9-yard line. We are inside the red zone. Jalen is back. He's looking over the middle, and it's Swifty. Swifty does get in. Yes. Swifty does get in. Am I that far behind? Are you guys watching over the air? Did you know that was a touchdown? Dang, I'm that far behind. So it is a touchdown. It is a touchdown. All right, so 13-3. And we're just looking for a extra point right here. That was a great play to Swifty right there. I like that. Now, that was much more imaginative than what we saw last week, right? Last week was, number 0 is that dude, Meech. You're right. He is that guy. Let's go, Bird. Okay. Ed, you still even with me? Yeah. I could probably be ahead here, but Almond Joy did give us the heads up. A pinpoint TD. And DeAndre Swift, man, what a great play. What a great player. A Philly boy coming back home to help this team, hopefully, achieve our quest for a Super Bowl title. I've already named this season unfinished business, because we do have business that we have not finished from last year, and this is going to be all about getting that business done. Go Birds, what's up, Party Foul? I know you guys over there having a great time watching the game, and now you can see why I'm not over there while the game is on anymore. I'm doing the play-by-play for the network here, for our network, Eagles Talk anyway, and I have a lot of fun. But it's a lot that comes along with this. Like I just explained, like I don't get a chance to eat and go to the bathroom for about 5 hours. So I have to do all of this before I get on the air, man. I have to eat, gobble down, and take care of bathroom breaks before I can come on the air. But I have fun. I like doing this. I like watching the game with everybody out there that is watching the game with us. So our Philadelphia Eagles, y'all should be singing over there now, Party Foul. I know y'all probably have already sang, but y'all should be singing. And you know what? I gotta hook up my my soundboard here because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start playing. Wait, do I even have my song? I have to start playing our fight song after we get a touchdown. I mean, that's a tradition, right? So I'm gonna have to find it. And if I can't today, I'll definitely have it by next week. Do I have it on there? No. No, I don't have it. All right. All right, no, I don't have it. So I'll try to have it by next week. The fight song. Need the fight song. You gotta have the fight song. How can we do this and not have the fight song? So our Philadelphia Eagles are leading 14-3. It's over. I don't mean to brag. I mean, come on. All right, sitting at the barbell, getting a tattoo, cheering on my birds. Another tattoo party. Is a tattoo party time? It's October. They have traditions at Party Foul Band is really at the barbell. He's the owner of the barbell. The barbell is located across. I live in a cul-de-sac, and he's across the street from where I am. So the barbell has annual traditions that they do, and every year it's a tattoo weekend while we watch the game. Every Sunday is fun day. Sunday fun day at the barbell where we watch the football games, and once or twice a year there's a tattoo party. So it must be that time of year because he's getting a tattoo while he's watching the birds. So Sean, I wonder what you are getting done now. I mean, you're darn almost both of your arms are all done. What are you getting tattooed now? I know you have some very exciting stories behind your tattoo. So let me know what you're getting done now. All right, there's Zach Wilson. Under center, backs up, looking down. He lofts one up, and it's not completed. So it's still first down and 10. Well, second down and 10. 5:26 to go in the second quarter. Let me know where you guys are in the game. 5:26. I am watching it on the stream, as I explained before, because I don't like to be, well, you guys don't like me to be ahead of you that much. And when I watch it over the air, I'm usually too ahead of you guys. So I take it on the chin. I take one for the team, and I watch it on the streaming service so that I'm behind you and not too much ahead, because I don't want to ruin. I like to watch it. I want us to be one big happy family and watch it together. And if anybody's going to be ahead, I'll let you guys be ahead. Just don't ruin it for me. Don't you know what I mean? Like Almond Joy did, but we'll let it go. I like Almond Joy. So we'll let it go. But Meets in the say, so you're even with me. All right, so yeah, let's watch this one big happy family. And our Philadelphia Eagles, big game. I already said it. Big game, 14-3 over the New York Jets. This is huge because the San Francisco 49ers lost. They lost, and they were the only other undefeated team, right? So they were 5-0, we were 5-0 going into today, and now they are 5-1, and we got a chance to keep our O. We want to keep our O. So if we can pull this game out, we'll be 6-0, and we'll have a 1-game lead over them in the race for the number 1 seed of the NFC. We have a 2-game lead if we win today over the Dallas Cowboys, because they've lost 2 games. And I don't think are they playing now or do they play on prime time? When do the Cowboys play? Do they play tonight or I don't know. Somebody tell me. There's only a couple games. Well, it's a lot of games that I'm interested in that I have an interest in because I am a fantasy football owner. So I watch I have interest in a lot of games, but outside of that, outside of my rooting interest in the fantasy football, if I'm just paying attention to football games, it's only 3 games that I really pay attention to each weekend, and that is number 1, the Eagles, you know that. Number 2, the Cowboys, because I hate them, and they're our chief rival in the NFC East. And number 3 are the San Francisco 49ers, because they are the other top seeded team in the NFC, right? So the 49ers went down. So the Cowboys, okay, so you guys let me know. The Cowboys are playing tomorrow night at the Chargers. So that's going to be must-see TV for me. I like that. I like a good primetime matchup, right? Especially with a team that I have some interest in rooting for or against. And I do have a lot of interest in rooting against the Cowboys. So that's going to be an entertaining game for me tomorrow because I think the Chargers can do it. They can knock them off. There's Zach Wilson on 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line. He drops back, pass over the middle again, and he catches it. And that is, who is that? Conklin? Is that Conklin? Conklin over the middle, first down. They're showing the Lions and the Bucks. And Goff. That's my guy. I got him on my team. All right, cool. So he gets a touchdown. All right, St. Brown with the touchdown for the Lions, and that means I got a touchdown. So I like that. I got the Chargers. You got the Chargers in that one, Ed? Yeah, I got the Chargers too. All right, so there's a end around. Oh, he has some running room. Oh, who is that? All right, come on. Gibson. Come on, y'all. Come on now. What's this? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Back to the Future Time Circuits. But subbed out the dates with the dates and times of my kids' dates. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember talking about that. All right, so Sean is getting the tattoo of Back to the Future Time Circuits on his arm. He has the DeLorean on his arm, so he's getting the Back to the Future Time Circuits that show up on the display inside the DeLorean, right? All right, Zach over the middle, dumps it off to Hall. Hall, big gainer, knocked out of bounds, and the Jets are moving the ball. Matriculating the ball down the field on the Eagles. All right, so he says he's getting the date and times of his kids' date and birthday times in the middle of his family, part of the AM and the Back to the Future part. Yeah, go Birds, go Phillies. All right, that should be an interesting. I can't wait to see that. Bryce Hall just ran it down to the 18-yard line. The Jets are inside the red zone, and Zach Wilson drops back. Oh, great defense. It was for Wilson, and he was covered by Bradbury, and Bradbury, great defense, knocks the ball away without getting a pass interference. He's very physical in contesting that ball, and his physicality keeps Wilson from hauling in that pass right there. That was great. Bradbury is definitely a top-notch cornerback, and we are fortunate to be able to have been able to bring him back to the fold this year. So Zach Wilson here, he's back. He was trying to pass it over the middle. The intended receiver fell down. I'm just happy that it was not wasn't anybody that caused him to do that. Oh yeah, he was too busy worrying about initiating the contact. He didn't even look for the ball. I think we were in his head so much he was worrying about initiating contact instead of worrying about catching the ball. So the 18-yard line, and Zach Wilson receives the snap, and here comes the pressure, and they got him. He's down. Big Jordan Davis and Graham, BG, and Jordan Davis team up for a sack on Zach Wilson. Much needed sack. 4th down, and they're going to hold them to a field goal. And they got him. They got him. He had to step up, and when he stepped up, he ran right into Jordan Davis and BG, Brandon Graham. They kind of, what's that? Malachi crunched him. All right, I know you guys are too young to know what I'm talking about. All right, so here we go. Malachi crunched him. All right, so the field goal's up, and the field goal is good. Good. So it's going to be 14-6 with 2:30 to go. Can our Philadelphia Eagles take the last of the remaining 2 minutes and 30 seconds in this half and put some points on the board? That would be great. Last week, they did it in 32 seconds. They put a touchdown up on the board, and they never relinquished the lead again. So we already have the lead. We don't have to worry about having the lead going into the halftime. I think that is pretty secure. But I think we have an opportunity here to build on it. We have an opportunity to go up even more with 2.5 minutes to go in this half. That's plenty enough time to get to move this ball back down the field and threaten for another score. All right, so that's what we're looking to do. So they're over there discussing it with Hassan Reddick and as such. Let's get this 2-for-1. Ed says, would love to see a march down, get points, get ball after halftime, and repeat. Yeah, I like that too. Meech says, let's get this 2-for-1 end of the half, start with the ball in the second half. Yeah, let's get this. If we can somehow, dial up some points right here, and with the best case scenario being a touchdown, that would be awesome. That would be super awesome to go into the half up 21-6 and then receive the ball upon resuming the field in the second half. That would be huge. So here we go. Hurts. The ball is going to be on the 25-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 25-yard line. Hurts is in the shotgun. Hurts, seeing if he can expose the defense. Hurts pitches it out to Scott. Scott has a little running room. Scott almost has a first down on his carry. Just about a 9-yard pickup. Boston Scott, usually the New York Giants slayer, is getting some significant snaps in this game versus the New York Jets. 14-6. Still still 2 minutes to go in the first half, and it's going to tick down to the 2-minute warning. So our Philadelphia Eagles leading 14-6. There go big Jordan Davis doing the sack dance on the sideline. Love to see it. Love to see it. So the Jets are not going anywhere. Let's put it that way. They're not going anywhere. They're going to hang on. They're going to this can't be a game that we overlook. We've got to play until the whistle. What they say in football, play to the whistle. You can't. They're not giving up. We got to play to the whistle. We can't assume because we're up, and this is not a very big lead. Don't get twisted. It's not. So you really can't rest on a 14-6 outing. That's only 8 points from them tying it up. So that's a touchdown and an extra point away. That's a touchdown and a 2-point attempt away from tying it up. So we are not off the hook, not by a stretch of the imagination are we off the hook. We still got to play hard. Let's get this 2-for-1 into the half. Let's do this. Eagles are moving with ease so far. Interception was a fluke play. Liz C says play all 4 quarters. Daphne, yes, we got to stay in the full 60 minutes. You know it, Daphne. We got it. We got to stay in the full 50 minutes. We can't have any mental lapses or anything like that. We are focused. We are the ones that were in the big game last January. We know what it takes to get to those big games, and I think we've come out this year and taken a more business-like approach. That's what our offense looks like. It looks like it's a much more business-like approach to getting back to where we want to be, right? We had a lot of fun, and not that those guys are not having fun now, but it's almost like we don't care how these wins look. We just want to win. And I'm all for that. I like when it looks sexy. I like when we're putting up 35, 40 points every weekend, but I've had that. I've had that last year with Sirianni. I had that a couple seasons with Big Red. Now it's all about cashing in at the end of the season. We need to keep securing Super Bowl championships. This team. I talk about it with Howie. Howie is cultivating a culture of greatness, like the New England Patriots, like the 70 Steelers, like the 80s 49ers of the 80s. Like, he's cultivating the atmosphere of greatness, and we've seen it 2 years in a row. We just got to bring home the championship trophy to solidify what I'm saying here. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun, 34-yard line, 2nd and 1, fakes the handoff, swings it to Goddard for a tight end screen. He picks up the first down. He's hit hard. Flag on the play. Hopefully, it is not on the Eagles. All right, let's go. Roughing the passer. That's what I'm talking about. So Quinnen Williams, they're trying to put 11 licks on him. What's the quarter? I mean, look at that. Yeah, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool, man. Somebody needs to smack that ball right there. Don't hurt my quarterback, man. Don't hurt my quarterback. What's wrong with them? I need one of the big boys to slap him. Sometimes you just gotta, one of the big guys. I know B-Dawk would have did it. B-Dawk would say he don't care how big he was. He would have did it. But we need one of you guys out there to take up for our quarterback. So here we are. Jalen Hurts, shotgun, receives the snap. He has Swift over the middle. Swift fumbles. And he fumbles. Oh, my God. And here we go. Another turnover by the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, that was not good. Not good. All right, so the battle of the turnovers is usually has a direct effect on who wins the game. We have 2 turnovers thus far in this game. Oh man, he just knocked it right out of his hands. That was a vicious hit right there. And the Jets, that was a vicious hit. He kind of came in with that to knock the ball out. You can see it the way his arm came in. That was his goal, was to knock that ball away. And may I say, it was a very good job of accomplishing his goal. He got the ball out of his hands and out onto the turf. And now the New York Giants are in business again. Zach Wilson at the 48-yard line, at their own 48-yard line. He's back in the shotgun, packs up and zips the ball across the middle again to Wilson. Wilson is trying to take over this game. We need to have a big stop right here. It's 1:25, 1:23. Come on, we need a stop right here. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Wilson's back. A little swing pass to Breece Hall. Breece Hall, he's going to get tossed for a big loss. He made a little something out of nothing, but I think he still took a loss. Yeah, it looked at the way he was running, it looked like he was going to lose about 8 or more yards on that. And there he is, running back. Yeah. Here we go. Zach Wilson. 2nd and 12. He's back in the pocket. Peruses the field. He throws it. And there is a flag on the play. It's going to be is it on Garrett Wilson? Oh, here's the announcement. Oh, so number 28 is guilty of a foul right here. Oh man, yeah, that was not good. Bradbury can't cover Wilson. I don't know. All right, here we go. Oh, and there's the blitz, and they don't get to him. Zach. Oh, he threw a low bullet to Wilson. He's going to Wilson a lot. Wow. So if they can somehow find a way to punch this ball in, it could be a tie game, possibly if they go for two. But this defense has got to play, got to be able to have that instinct where you can put a team away if you come up with a big stop. Although it wasn't the defense's fault, it was the offense that coughed the ball up. Everybody has to be on their job, what their duties are every game. You do. You just have to. And you have to work on how you can improve on those skills, man. Zach Wilson. Zach is willing again, and the ball is on the 17-yard line of the Eagles. Hand off to Breece Hall. Breece Hall gets the first down and more, about 5 or 6 on the carry. And there's 42 seconds to go. 42 seconds to go. Second timeout for the Jets. Are they going to, let's see, are they going to try for a field goal or a touchdown? They have enough time to try either one, actually. 42 seconds to go. You guys let me know how much time you have, if you still have time. You might be already in halftime. Let me know if you're in halftime, too. I want to know that. All right, so Zach Wilson in the shotgun. And there he is, perusing the field. Pressure, throws it away. He throws it away. There's a flag. All right, holding on the offense. So they're going to be pushed back a little bit more. Oh, they just pulled him down. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. So Jets have 5 penalties to the Eagles 3. All right, so Zach Wilson at the 22-yard line, back in the shotgun. Here comes, Reddick just missed him. Oh, he threw it, and it was incomplete. It was 1st and 20. Hassan Reddick was coming. He had him. He just missed taking him down, so he escaped it and threw an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 20. 27 seconds to go. Zach Wilson. He looks poised tonight for some reason. All right, so I don't know what's going on. All right, 29 seconds to go in this half. 14-6, 2nd and 20. Zach Wilson in the shotgun. He receives the snap. Oh, the ball is tipped. It could have been interception. I mean, it could have been intercepted. but there just wasn't anyone in the area. Good pass defense by Kobe Dean, I believe, was out there. And oh, it's off the receiver's hands, and Kobe was just a hair away. Here's Zach. Zach hands it off. All right, so it's fourth down. Looks like they will be kicking a field goal this time. All right, so they're going to go for a field goal, 14-6. And 2 seconds to go. And it could be, they have an opportunity to make this field goal to be 14-9. And it looked a lot more dominating when it was 14-3. But 14-9, they're definitely back in the game. So here's the kicker for the Jets. And here's the snap. It's up, and it is good. The Jets 14-9. The Eagles lead by 5, just 5 points. So we're going to go into halftime. I'm going to run and catch a snack real quick. I'm going to be right back. Let me put a banner up. Uh, yeah, our Philadelphia Eagles are in a great battle here with the New York Jets. All right, so I am going to, like I said, go upstairs, get a snack right quick. You guys stay tuned, and I will be right back. Whoops. All right, so All right. I know you was. You was way fast. I said you were way fast. All right. So yeah. Uh, yeah, I never get off. All right. So this halftime, my Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah. All right. Um, it's 14-9, 5-0. Our Philadelphia Eagles have an opportunity to stay up on the 49ers, to be one game up, actually, because we were tied going into this week and these games today. Both of us 5-0. But the 49ers went down to the Cleveland Browns. So we have opportunity here to go up one game on them and remain 2 games up on Dallas, unless they would like to lose also. Then we'll take a game. We'll go up 3 games up on them. We'll take it all. I don't care. You know, this is what we do. And I love the way that we're playing now. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know it was much sexier last year, right? We were blowing people out. We were blowing people. We were putting up like 21 points in the second quarter and then not score but 3 points, maybe 6 points in the second half. We were dominating on the scoreboard, by points, by margin, points differential and stuff like that. And this year it's a little closer maybe, but it's still a dominating win. And the bottom line, because we keep the main thing, right? So the bottom line is we're getting W's, right? We're winning, and that's all that matters. And as long as those W's translates to us holding up the Super Bowl trophy at the end of the year, that's what it's all about. I don't care what happens in between. I don't care. We can win every game 3-2. I don't care. You know what I mean? I would be happy to see it too. Like, it doesn't matter how it happens to me. We can win the Super Bowl 2-1. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. As long as we are the team that's holding the Super Bowl trophy at the end of the year, that's all that matters to me, right? It just it's sexier when we can put up a lot of points, and it looks like it did last year when we were running through the regular season. When we took the league by storm last year, right? Nobody expected us to be good, right? And then nobody especially expected us to be that good, right? And now that they are expecting us to be that good, we're still good, but we're not winning in that same fashion that we won last year, right? It's not. It doesn't look as sexy. But to me, as a football enthusiast, as a fan of football, the way that I know you guys are, as long as my team is compiling W's, then I'm a happy camper, right? I'm a happy camper. So, we went on a 19-play drive, in that first half, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with playing keep away, so to speak. I'm cool with if we only score 2 times in the half, and we come out 14-9. I'm all right with that. Dion is on. Dion says, my Dante just ingested 2 hot dogs in 90 seconds back in the mic with heartburn. My God. Yeah, I didn't eat hot dogs, but I did wolf down a slice of pizza. Yeah. So yeah, this is a different thing for me, Dion. I don't know why. I don't know if I can keep this up. Actually, I put myself. I might have bit off more than I could chew because I do the pregame and then I go and I chill. I lay on the couch and I watch the game. Right. I might even run across the street and watch it with the boys at the barbell, and then come back in time enough to do the post game. But I had this brilliant idea to do play by play. So here I am. I find myself on for 5 hours a Sunday, right? 5 hours a Sunday. So it's all right though. I love football, and as long as somebody's watching it with me, I'm cool. You guys keep me company. I keep you company, and that's cool. We can watch it together. Uh, what is going on? Hold on. Yeah, I had an emergency a little while ago. Let someone borrow the car, and they got a flat, so I had to orchestrate roadside assistance while I was on the air. That's why I couldn't finish the pregame. I had to orchestrate a roadside assistance call to change a flat tire on my car that I allowed a friend of mine to borrow. So that's why I missed the last part of the pregame. But I'm here now, and we are winning. And what do you think, Dion? What do you think about this first half so far? What do any of you guys think? Like, are y'all happy with this, or do you think what would you like to see more of? I know everybody wants to see more passing. I get it. Any concerns going into the second half? The turnovers are a concern for me because you know that normally if you lose the turnover battle, you don't win the game, right? So we had 2 turnovers in that first half, and by a miracle, we're still winning, right? So we can't do that in the second half. We have got to play a more error-free ball game in the second half. And when I mean error-free, I mean turnover-free. We can't turn the ball over. That's a killer. That's a killer. So we got to stop that, and hopefully we can. I had us down for turnovers, never even thinking that there's a possibility that we could turn the ball over, but we did, and 2 times. Those are 2 potential scoring drives that we killed. We shot ourselves in the foot. So Dion says, I think we should be up 10 at least, but I feel we are clearly going to dominate the second half. I do too. Ed says sloppy, weak coverage. Yeah. So yeah, we gotta clean that up. We can't continue to do that if we want to come out of this game with a W. We can not do that. We cannot continue to turn the ball over. Jalen, though, I don't have. Let me pull up some stats here. I don't have the stats on this game as of yet. Let me see if I can get some up here. I need an intern. Why can't I get an intern? I need to step up the production. I need an intern here that's just feeding me the numbers. Dante, such and such. Jalen had such and such. I need I need that type of person. .com. Where's that at? All right, so all right, Eagles. It doesn't give me all the stats though. Oh, here we go. Jalen Hurts has 18 for 25. He's completing 72% of his passes. He has a 93.9 QBR, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He's leading the team in rushing. That's not good, right? With 21 yards. Boston Scott has 2. DeAndre Swift has -2. A.J. Brown with 5 receptions, 89 yards. DeAndre Swift, 6 receptions, 35 yards. Devontae Smith, 3 receptions, 20 yards. Goddard, 2 receptions, 9 yards. So Hassan Reddick has a sack, Jordan Davis with a half a sack, and Brandon Graham with the other half of that sack. And all right, so it's not looking like a dominant thing here, but excuse me. So time of possession, 14 to 16. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. 14 minutes to 16 minutes. We have 15 first downs to their 11. We're out gaining them on in yardage, 193 to 145. We've only run 2 more plays than they have, so our dominating the time possession is not really on display here, and that's probably because of the 2 turnovers, giving the ball back to them. So we've got to clean that up. And the second half has just started, so we will come out with the ball and see and let's put some points on the board. That's an ideal situation after finishing the first half with those 2 turnovers. And Jalen Hurts is looking to do just that right now. Ball on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the touch. He's back. Throws a tight end screen again to Goddard. Goddard has some room this time. Goddard. And he has a first down. Great pass. And that's about the 3rd tight end screen we've seen this game. So I like to see those screens go to the running back, but they've kind of been effective. Goddard. And he does get a first down on that. So here we are. It is 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Shotgun handed off to Swifty. Swifty with 10 yards, 11 yards, and he picks up another first down. This is good. Great way to come out and start off this second half. And Swifty, that was a great run. Great hold there. Hopi Lane is not out long. Didn't see an update on his injury. Didn't either. So Jalen receives the snap. Good coverage. Great throw to Goddard. Goddard, about 8-yard gain on that. So it's going to be 2nd and 2. All right, hold up. Jalen, there's a flag. They're still playing. Jalen throws it. Oh, and he has OZ. And he's got it. What a catch. What a throw. Oh, who's the flagman? Oh, man, that's horrible. That was a great play there. OZ with this sideline catch. A catch that I don't know if Quez Watkins makes, right? You know, that's my pet peeve is Quez Watkins. He's not in. He's hurt. And I like OZ, and OZ just made a great catch on the sideline, but for naught because there was a penalty. It's called back, and it's 1st and 15, the ball on the 49-yard line of the Jets. And Jalen fakes the handoff. Jalen, a lot of time in the pocket. He steps up, throws it down the middle. Oh, and Devontae Smith drops it. Oh, what a rare drop by Devontae Smith. Wide open down the middle of the field. A nice ball. And oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Lord. He drops it in the middle of the field. Oh, Lord. That's what my mom would have said. All right, so 2nd and 15, Devontae Smith, 6 targets, 3 receptions, 20 yards. 2nd and 15, ball on the 49-yard line. Jalen receives the snap in the shotgun. Oh, he's pressured and he's taken down for a sack. And wow, that was impressive by the defensive line. And they all kind of met up at Jalen. It wasn't just one; it was about 3 of them. He had protection for about and there was nowhere to go. It came from both sides and up the middle. He had no room to step up in the pocket or anything. Number 70. Ooh, Huff. Yeah, that was impressive by the Jets. And it's going to be 3rd and 23. Jalen back. A lot of people in coverage. Jalen rolls out. All right, this don't look good. All right. So Gainwell catches the ball very, very short of the first down, and it'll be 4th down. And the Eagles don't capitalize on this opening drive of the second half. So the Jets are going to receive this punt, and they'll take over with not they're not going to have a great field position, but they take over. They will be taking over. So it remains 14-9. Punt is up. Fair catch inside the 20, so it'll be about running into the kicker. We'll take it. I don't know if they'll kick it over, though. So we'll re-kick it. There's running into the kicker. It's not a automatic first down type. So you say decline it, Ed? Meat says drive killed by a drop pass. That's right. That was killed by a drop pass. That was horrible that he dropped it. But they're going to re-kick it. Or hopefully even better field position. And oh yeah, that's even better. Better field position right there. So the running into the kicker penalty really benefited the Eagles right there as they pin the New York Jets inside their own 10-yard line. Let's see the defense come out. We need to see a hungry defense, a defense that comes out and stops them. It would be a great time for a 3-and-out right here. If we can get a 3-and-out and have them punt, we can wind up with great field position and then maybe put some points on the board. That was a very deflating opening second half drive right there by not, by having it in with a drop pass to one of your top receivers, Devontae Smith, who just last week was kind of pouting about not getting the ball, and here he is getting targets and he's not making the most of them. Now, I'm not down on Devontae, not at all. I know he's an outstanding receiver, but we know we can ill afford to have these type of mental mistakes in a game like this, because this game is not salted. We haven't salted this game away. This is still very much a game. So everybody, please come with your game face on and have your heads in the game when it's time to play football. Have your heads in the game. Come on. That was very Quez Watkins like to me, to drop that pass over the middle of the field. And I love Devontae. I love Devontae. He's my guy. I was probably one of the happiest people on earth when we selected him with that first round pick a few years ago. And one thing I always admired about him was his hands. Like, he catches the ball. He catches a lot of the difficult passes with people on him. Contested catches. He makes those catches. He makes acrobatic catches. And here, a wide open catch over the middle of the field. You drop that. Come on, we've got to lock in mentally. This is how you get caught up in a trap game. We still have a lot of this half to go, so we need to be building upon this lead, not just protecting it. So in the commercial break, we're back. Travis Kelce, they're showing he's not dressed. What's going on? Oh yeah, my fault. I got mixed up. He's not supposed to be dressed. All right. So, all right. Zach Wilson under center. 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Drops back. Oh, he lost one up. He has a man. Oh, what a catch. Wilson is crazy. Garrett Wilson is crazy. He's a beast. Wow, what a catch. Over Job. Look, oh my goodness. Job, oh, wow. Slap the ball up or something. Wow. That was incredible. That was an incredible catch by an incredible receiver. Daphne is like, yo, Job is trash. Job is trash. All right, so the ball on the 40-yard line. I wanted a 3 and out, but they have, and there's Breece Hall. And Breece Hall, oh, he almost broke it. He almost broke it. And that was incredible tackle by Reed Blankenship, saving a touchdown with the ankle tackle. And he cuts it back. And, yo, if it wasn't for Blankenship, that's one of those big gainers that Breece Hall seems to break off at least once a week. And there's Zach Wilson back. Zach, oh, he sevels it ahead to Breece Hall. Breece Hall brought down by Cunningham. I have Breece Hall on my fantasy team. I'm not rooting for him at all. All right, Rams against the Cardinals, and they are up 13-9. That is that was a heck of a catch by Wilson there. And it's going to be 1st and 10. The ball is on the Eagles' 36-yard line. There's Cook. Cook is met in the hole, and he goes nowhere. Who is that? That was a great. All right, here we go. Oh, what a shovel pass. All right, so if we hold them to 3 points, it'll be good, but these threes will start to turn into 6s. I hear you, Dion. Who's the other injury? I missed the injury? Another injury by who? All right. All right, we need to see. Here we go. Oh, Milton Williams was down. Oh, okay, I missed that. All right, yeah, we can't. We gotta stay relatively healthy. I know we gotta win the game first. That's the main thing. But yeah, that kind of scares me too. Injuries is the only thing that could derail us. That pumpkin spice frosty look good. I think I might have to run out and get one of those frosty, the pumpkin spice frosty. I like that. I gotta keep I'm doing real good in the gym. My dad bod is coming along. Looks real good. And I can easily mess it up with some pumpkin spice frosty. I got pecs again. It's like, yo, I had boobs I'd say about 6 months ago. I had man boobs. Now they're looking like pecs again. So I don't want to mess that up. So I try to do the right thing. My daughter's playing volleyball now, so I gotta, I don't know if you guys do it for your kids, but what's this? So yeah, so when my kids jump into something, I try to throw my full support behind them. I don't care if it's a sport that I don't know about, I learn about it. So my daughter wants to play volleyball, so now I got to be a volleyball trainer, meaning I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm going, she wants to do that. I'm going to help her to be the best that she can be. I'll go to the gym with her and, You won't be able to say I wasn't shooting around with you in the gym because I'll be the one that's making you shoot around. So I do that. I love being a father. I love being a hands-on father too. So here we are. Milton Williams is up and running around. I don't know to what extent he was injured, but it's good to see him walking around. All right, it's 2nd and 8. Zach Wilson under center. Ball on the 34-yard line of the Eagles. They got one. They got a free play here. Zach Wilson and he throws it across the middle of the field to Wilson. Wilson still on. Flags all over the place, but one of them for definite is going to be offsides on the Eagles. We have to see how this plays out. I hope it's something that negates the whole play because it was a completed pass to Garrett Wilson over the middle of the field again. So please allow this to be a offsetting penalties. So it's going to be offsetting. Looks like it. So what happened? I don't understand. Oh. Yeah, you can't do that. You hit him too hard. I know it's football, but you still hit somebody too hard. You can't hit them too hard. All right, so actually we got the better of that deal. I thought it was going to be offset, but it's not. Actually, they do enforce the 15-yard penalty against the Jets, so they're going to be backed up 15 yards, and that really saved our ass because we definitely were offsides. So that's great. All right. Oh, wow. Blindside block trumps offsides. Yep. The personal foul trumps the offsides. Yep. Everybody's coming in. You guys are more up on the rules than I am. All right. Zach Wilson back 2nd and 23. He zings it, and he drops it. Lazard drops a pass by Zach Wilson, and now it's going to be 3rd and 23. Thank goodness for that block there, because if that offsides, had there not been a penalty, had there not been that blindside block, they would be knocking on the door right now. So let's see if this Eagles defense, if our Eagles defense can get off the field right about now. This 3rd and 23. Ball is at midfield. All right, there's an underneath pass to Breece Hall, and they take him down. All right, and that doesn't look like it's within field goal range, so we might have dodged one right here. All right, so they're going to let him try it. It's about a 57-yard try. Kickers have been converting longer and longer field goals. So, this is not beyond somebody's scope of kicking field goals. We've seen our field goal kicker kick a 61-yarder this year, as a matter of fact. So he's going to get his chance to kick it. We're going to hope that he doesn't make it, but he's going to He's going to be allowed to kick it. Oh, no, they're going to punt it. All right, that's right. They're going to punt it. So we really dodged one right there. Let's see if we can take advantage of getting this ball here. Fair catch inside the 10-yard line. Our Philadelphia Eagles offense takes the field again. I talked about in the pregame how this Jets defense was formidable and how they held the Kansas City Chiefs to just a field goal in the second half of their contest, and they lost like 23-20. And they are coming to play right now. We're seeing it. 2 turnovers, 2 forced turnovers, and the opening drive of this half produced nothing. So let's see if our Philadelphia Eagle can actually put some points on the board. Let's just put some first downs together. Let's start there. Let's start there. I mean, I love a big bomb touchdown to get some points on the board, but let's start with just getting the first down. Can we do that? Let's take baby steps. I'm down to take baby steps right now because nothing's happening right now. Like we're not putting up points. 2 turnovers in the first half. I just need to see some positive, something positive. I just want to see. Let me get a first down. Let me see if I can see that. If I can see a first down. Because this is some bullshit, Aldo. I didn't come here to see this. Okay, I came here to see total domination, and instead I'm seeing a nail biter. That's not what I signed up for. Wait a minute. That's not what I signed up for. Yeah, I'm with you, Ed. Let's keep possession too. Let's do the simple things. Let's hold on to the ball. Let's keep the ball. Let's get some first downs, and then if we're close enough, I like to see us put it in the end zone. So whatever kind of plays that you need to run for that to happen, I like to see those type of plays. Keep all the plays that lead to turning the ball over, the plays that lead to interceptions, and the plays that lead to fumbles. Let's not run those plays. I don't want those plays. I want the plays where we get first downs and the plays that turn into touchdowns. Those are the plays. Give me the playbook. I'll pick those out. Hopefully those plays are in the playbook as touchdown. You know what I mean? Because outside of that, I probably wouldn't be able to pick it out. So I need the book. I need the playbook to actually tell me it's a touchdown. All right. So James says, tell me what's going on with Smitty. I don't know what's going on with Smitty. James, Smitty dropped a ball wide open over the middle of the field with no one on him. I need you guys to tell me what's going on with Smitty, because I don't. Just last week, he was sulking on the sideline like he wasn't getting the ball enough. And now he can't catch a wide open pass over the middle of the field. I don't know what's wrong with Smitty. All right, handoff to Swift. Swift is met before he gets to the line of scrimmage. So that's not the play that I want to see. That's not one of them. That didn't make positive yards. Can we throw that play away? I don't like that one. All right, yeah, no, not that one. All right, let's go to the next one. I don't like that one. So we lost 2 yards on that play. So that's not it. All right, let's try this again. Jalen in the shotgun, 2nd and 12. All right, Jalen takes it. He's in the end zone and throws to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown taken down. He's usually very good with the yak, and I'm not talking about Hennessy, but the yards after the catch. He's a yak man, right? And we had kind of got no yak on that catch right there. So this is going to bring up a big 3rd down to 6. So here we go. Jalen's 22 for 30, 203 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 3rd and 6, a very big 3rd and 6. Let's see if we can convert that. Jalen, come on, give him a play. Give him a play. Give him a play. Give him a play, Brian. And Jalen backs up. Jalen's under pressure. He gets out of there. Jalen is on the run. He throws, and it's knocked down. It was Gainwell. He could not corral the catch, and it's going to be 4th and 6. The Jets did an excellent job in bringing the pressure, and Jalen was just by his own athletic ability that he was able to avoid that sack right there. And then it was a good throw to Gainwell, but he could not hold on to the ball. That was a good throw on the run by Jalen Hurts to Kenny Gainwell on the sideline. Hit him in the breadbasket. You got to secure the ball if it hits you in the breadbasket. Oh, no, that's a flag. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, it was dropped right in Gainwell's gut. You got to catch that. And now we have a flag on the return team. Well, let's see what happens, but oh, he hit him. How wide? Oh my God, that was not a smart play, man. That was not a smart play. You can see the guy clearly did not have the football. Why? Why would you make contact with him? He was standing in front of him. He was standing right in front of him. All right, so they tack on 15 yards from the spot of the foul, and Zach Wilson will take over. Already in the Eagles' territory, run by Breece Hall. He picks up about 3 or 4, and that puts them on the 32-yard line of the Eagles. They are already within field goal range. Now, let's see if the Eagles can hold them to at least a field goal, or, best case scenario, we get turnover. So I'm going to root for a turnover right here. Zach Wilson under center. He fakes the handoff. Play action. Goes to the other side. Oh, did he get there early? No. It was great defense by Job. Josh Job did a great coverage right there. So they're showing the Eagles 5-0 record, better than San Fran, who was 5-1. Detroit 4-1. All right, so Zach Wilson in the shotgun, takes the snap, no pressure, and there's the catch over the middle again. Turnovers, drop pass, untimely penalties are what's killing us today. And this crossing route over the middle again, always. The ball is at the 25-yard line. Zach Wilson he's baking right now. He's cooking. And there's Breece Hall. Breece Hall. Oh, he almost broke one. 17-yard line before he's taken down. All right, so it's 2nd and 2. Ball on the 17-yard line. New York Jets are knocking on the door. Zach Wilson pitches. Hall cuts, reverses, field, doesn't get back, barely gains a yard. 3rd and 1. This is the number 1 rushing defense in the day. We held him to 27 yards thus far, whereas last week he had 177 yards. Let's see. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Eagles, can they stop him? Hold him to a field goal. And there's the rush. And there's Brees. And Brees on a spin move. He picks up the 1 yard needed and 2 more to go on top of that. Brees Hall goes in and the spin, boom. What a spin. That was incredible. It was a dangerous place to do it, but that was incredible. All right, 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. Zach Wilson in the shotgun. Receives the passes the right side. He has Wilson for a very short yard gain. This is crazy. This is a very close game. 14-9. 3rd quarter. So we still have plenty of time to go. But it seems as though the momentum is changing, and that's big. We don't need the momentum to change. Zach Wilson under center, play action. Here comes it, and they get him. And who is that? Hassan Reddick. Yes, Hassan Reddick. They switch him to the other side, and Hassan Reddick comes in like a heat-seeking missile and takes down Zach Wilson. Great play, big play. And look at him coming off the side. No one blocks him. And he play action, fakes the handoff, and he's left alone, unguarded. No protection out on that side. And anytime you leave a guy like Hassan Reddick unblocked with a straight path to the quarterback, it's not going to it's not going to bode well for your team. Here's Zach back. He's also up, and what defense right there. Great defense by Bradbury on Garrett Wilson, in the end zone. And he was the only one out there. It was him and the young buck. And Bradbury played it perfectly. Hand in there, knocked it away. And that's why he gets paid the money he gets paid. That's why our secondary is one of the top tandems in the league, because of that man, Bradbury. And on the other side, you got Darius Slay. All right, the field goal is up, and it is good. So it is 14-12. The Eagles are reeling. They kind of lost momentum, if you ask me. We've got to put a drive together, because there hasn't been one in some minutes here. So the Eagles need some continuity on offense. They need to put some kind of drive together. Like I said before, we need to see some positivity on offense. We haven't seen anything that we can feel good about as fans. We haven't seen much on the last 2 possessions that we can feel good about as fans. So imagine what they feel like out here, because that's how you build momentum, right? You have to start putting together some positive plays, some positive yardage plays, right? And if we can't string any together, that's where we lose on momentum. And the Jets are doing a great job at taking away what we like to do best. Our offensive coordinator has got to – it's up to him now. It's up to him. His play calling is going to be crucial on this drive here. We can't be predictable. We have to be have to have an imagination and and we're playing chess here. It's not checkers. You got to outsmart this defense and this defensive coordinator. It's just like a boxing match. It's move. It's punch, counterpunch, punch, counterpunch. All right. So what's this counterpunch going to be like? Because they're punching us now. Come on. 14-12. This is what I've seen. This is what I talked about in the pre-game show. I watched this team the past 2 weeks. I went back over, checked out the game film, watched this team, and their defense is good. It's solid. And I talked about the fact that they stopped the Kansas City Chiefs, held them to only one field goal after the half in their game. And here we have not scored anything since the second quarter. So they're doing a great job on us in the second half. They are a great halftime adjustment team, and they've made necessary adjustments in this game. And we have not seen our offense look successful in this half yet. And that's a whole quarter that has gone by. So, come on. We got to pull it together here. We have another opportunity here. 45 seconds to go in this third quarter. The score is 14-12. This is looking a lot like the 49ers and Cleveland Browns game, if you I dare say, right? So let's see if we can get this offense on track now. Defense is not playing bad. Defense is not playing bad. Only allowed 12 points thus far. Been keeping them out of the end zone. Let's see if our offense can do something here. All right. That was a bad play action. But Jalen, oh, good throw. Good catch by Devontae Smith. So Devontae is showing up to the party right now. Let me see what you guys are saying. Daphne says, "Dear football guys, you need to come and help us get some points this drive, please, and thank you." So Daphne is putting up some prayers out there. James says, "Our D is playing a good game and hurts his ball in the O is failing to help by turning it over and drops by our skill players." All right, so Jalen is overlooking what he's seeing, changing some things up. Everybody seems to be there. Under 4, 3, 2, 1, and calls a timeout. They have to take a timeout. So James, I have to agree with you. Our D is playing a good game and hurts his ball, and the O is failing to help by turning it over and drops by our skilled players. Yeah, we can't have those drops. Devontae one time, Kenny Gainwell with the ball in his bread basket. You've got to secure those passes. You are a professional. This is not high school. This is not the POW League. You are expected. You are on this level because you are expected to perform at a certain level. You are expected to catch the ball when it's thrown to you. You know what I mean? It's a different dynamic when you are coaching the 8-year and under team. And, they're just learning football and they can't do the things that some of the older kids can do. But you are on the NFL level. When the ball hits you in the hands, you're expected to catch it. You're getting paid millions of dollars to do that. So come on. Catch the ball. Do your job. Do your job. And I know it's not on one person per se. It's a team effort, but all these things add together lead to catastrophe. You know what I'm saying? So you get 2 turnovers. Then you couple that with a drop pass over the middle. Then you couple that with a drop pass in your bread basket at a crucial time. This is not the 8 and unders. This is the pros. Come on now. This is my team. Y'all my team now. So we'll see if Brian Johnson there, I listen to enough sports talk radio, right? I love sports talk radio. I love to talk about sports. That's why I'm on here now. And I can just imagine what the conversation is going to be if by some crazy stretch that we lose this game. They're going to kill Brian Johnson. They are. They're going to kill him. He'll be one of the ones. So, one of the ones. And he's not even off the hot seat if they win. If they win, he's not off the hot seat. Here they're showing the score by quarter. 7 points in the first quarter, 7 points in the second quarter, no points in the third quarter, and we have the ball. Let's see what we can do. 47-yard line, Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. Looks like he's setting the protection. All right, and Jalen's going to take a quarterback draw. I don't like to see a lot of those. All right, play call has been bad. It's the execution. All right, Daphne said 4 quarters, do or die. Let's go, Birds. All right, here's Jalen. He's going to look like he's going to run again. No, he throws it away. Throws it away. And they are, and this is what Pat talked about. Pat talked about the only way they can win is if they get some pressure on Jalen Hurts. And they are not allowing him to sit back and just be comfortable in that pocket. So, come on. All right, here's Jalen in the shotgun. Ball on the 48-yard line of the Jets. 3rd and 4, big 3rd 4. And Hurts is going to run it again. Hurts is going to get it this time. Oh, wow. That was incredible. He put the team on his back for that 3rd down conversion. And we see a first down. It starts here, right? It starts right here by seeing something positive happen. And that something positive was getting a first down. Keeping the ball. Let's get another one. That's all we want. We just want to keep getting first downs. We're going to take baby bites out of this thing. 1st and 10. Jalen in the shotgun. Back. He looks. He has time. And here comes the pressure. Oh, and it's intercepted. They hit his arm. They hit Jalen's arm. And another turnover. It was a floater. The pressure came and got to Jalen before he could finish his throwing motion and caused him to throw a lob up in the air, basically. They hit his arm, and he could not get all of it behind it. And Hall snags the interception very easily, giving the ball back to the Jets. And that's incredible. We are missing lane. That pressure came from the right side of the line. So, yes, you are right, James. We are really missing Lane. I'm sorry. Yeah, Liz, this is happening, Liz. OMFG. Yes, it's happening. But it's still not over. We still got an opportunity. We still got an opportunity. Our defense has got to come back out, and they're doing to us what we like to do to other people, right? They are now. They have the clock. I mean, they're dominating time of possession. They are forcing our defense to be on the field a lot longer than we probably want them to be. Am I right? That we this is the formula that we have used the past couple of weeks to beat teams by staying on the field for a long period of time, causing turnovers, and wearing the other team's defense out. Now, this is a formula that seems to be being used on us today with the turnovers, and they're moving the ball. They're moving the ball down the field on a consistent basis. And that could be wearing our defense out. I don't know. We'll see. Pressure has been coming from right side since Lane left. Jalen will need to run to offset. Yeah. All right. So I haven't seen the blitz. Okay, D blitz. I don't think Hurts can play any better. Do you think that the play calling can be any better? Tell me that. Oh, my hat. I need to go get my hat. All right, let me go get my hat. I'm with you, Daphne. I'm superstitious too. Let me go get my hat. What we had, a sack since I've been going already. They got a sack. As soon as I go get the hat. All right, 2nd and 16. Oh, Zach. 3rd and 10. All right, Sweat got a sack. All right, that's good. All right, so 3rd and the play calling could be much better, James, you think? But it's really not the reason why we're looking so bad. All right. What is that? False start. All right, that's what's up. All right. They never tried to establish the run on 13 rush attempts. Was there any success? I don't know. After Lane went out, did they get gun shy with the sack? I mean, the run. Maybe that's what they need to do because of Lane's replacement, right? It's a lot better when you, when the offensive line is firing off the ball, right? It's a lot better. All right, so here we go. Oh, and it's through the hands. So the Eagles D holds up. You might have been on to something, Daphne. You might have been on to something. Dion, pressure's been coming from the right side since Lane left. Jalen would need to run down to offset that side of rush. All right. All right. Here we go. 4th and 15. It's going to be the punt. Covey, no. No, they're making Covey, they treating Covey like a rad doll back there today. He's not getting the opportunity to do anything. He's not getting the opportunity to do anything out there. But we did stop him. We did get the ball back. Now let's see if we can finally put something together on this offensive side ball. Daphne has unlocked the key for me. I didn't have my hat on. I got my hat on now. So let's see if we can do this. James says the Jets have been keeping 8-9 in the box for most of the game. Well, then if they've been keeping 8-9 in the box, then why aren't we able to throw the ball? And does it have anything to do with the fact that Lane is out of the game and the pressure is coming from the right side all the time? We'll see. Let's keep our eye on that. All right, so we still got time here. If we, we got another opportunity here to put some points on the board. Let's see if they can do so. This is now. Well, I don't even want to say that. I'll wait till after. I'll wait till after this game to share this thought because this is. I don't want to mention it, but in our pre-season prediction, schedule prediction, it was very interesting how I had this game coming out. So we'll see. It is 14-12. We'll see. We still have time here. We still have time. And remember, we can take advantage of the loss by the San Francisco 49ers if we can win this game. So this is still very important. I hope that the team, I wish I could talk to them. I wish I had a direct line to their helmets right now and let them know, like, yo, dude, this is big, yo. This is a big drive right here. We need to see some, forget the little steps. I need to see points on the board. All right. I need to see points on the board. There's 12 minutes to go. This will be a great time for us to look like we've looked in the past few weeks, right? This will be a great time to put together one of those time-consuming drives. All right, there's Swift. All right, Swift on about 3-4 yards pickup, right? All right, so here we go. Hurts. 2nd and 6. 14-12. Here we go. My TV's glitching. All right. And there's the pass. Oh, my God. That guy is not – the guy that took Lane's spot is not very good. All right, I just watched him, and he's not very good. They just pushed him all the way back to Hurts and then ran off. Number 91 is the guy that Lane's replacement was blocking. And he just pushed him all the way back into Jalen Hurts. So, all right. He is a liability. Come on, let's go. 3rd and 6. Big 3rd down. Yeah, good help. Good catch. Good catch. Yes, great catch. Great throw. Great catch. Way to go. And that's why he's the number one. That's why he is the number one receiver. If you guys are behind by any bit, you're about to see an excellent play right here. Over the shoulder catch. What concentration. What concentration. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, that was incredible. And Hurts put it up there for him, knowing that's his guy. Let me put it up there and let him go get it. And he went and got it. And that was incredible. A.J. Brown, undisputed number one on this team. I can't see how anybody could think any different. They can review it all they want, but that's a catch. You can review it. He had control, man. He got to challenge it, but I don't think it's going to be overturned. That was a great catch, man. A.J. Brown, if you don't know anything about the game of football, that is a difficult catch to make, right? It's over the shoulder, and not only over the shoulder, but you have a man draped all over you. The concentration it takes to pull in a catch like that is incredible. And look at it. He's got his hand on him. He's looking over his shoulder, and he brings it in to his shoulder, keeps it, and he still has it. Still has it. It's not moving. All hands. AJ Brown. That was a great catch. The more I see it, the more I'm impressed with it. And he secured it. That was a good catch. So that's the spark that we need. I don't think there's evidence. That's the catch. I know everybody. That ball didn't move. Meach said, I'm with you on that. It didn't move. I'm trying to slow down the momentum. They trying to slow down the momentum. Yeah, they are. And it was interference. That she said. Dion says, all hands Brown, right? James says that's the catch. Ed says, I don't think there is evidence to overturn. I don't either. Yeah, and Daphne says your campaign about AJ being the number one wide receiver consistently win. Yes, yes. Yeah, glad you're giving a good explanation. I can't really hear his I didn't really hear it. But all the criteria to me says it's a catch. It didn't move. I mean, he caught it on his shoulder, sort of like, and that's where it stayed all the way to the ground. And when he rolled over, it was still pinned to where he caught the ball at. It didn't move anywhere. It didn't slide down. He kept it pinned against his shoulder or bicep up that area there, and it stayed there. So yeah, you're right. If it's not a catch, it's defense. But watch. Here it is. Boom. Catches, brings it in to the shoulder. It's still on the shoulder. Still pinned at the shoulder. All right, let's see if it stays. That's right. Never lost control of the ball. And it is a completion. Our Philadelphia Eagles, we needed that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's great. That's what we need. We need that. All right, come on. Now let's see if we can get something on the ground going. I don't know. I know that the Jets are tough to run against, but let's come on. Oh, no, they don't have. Where's Swift at? All right, fake. Hurts, yeah, run back the other way, Hurts. All right, Hurts reverse the field. Good run. Yeah, good run. Way to reverse field because that guy on the left side, the guy that's taking the place of Lane Johnson is having a rough day. And I know he's not going to be Lane, but look, Jalen was running that way. Said, "No, let me go the other way because that guy over there taking Lane's place. He can't block too well. I'm gonna go back the other way. I'm gonna try my luck on this out of the way." He's like, "Yo." He started to run to the right. Said, "No, I'm gonna go the other way." All right, Jalen in the shotgun. He hands it off to Gainwell. Gainwell makes it around the outside. Gainwell with a little gain. Gainwell with a spin, and he picks up 10 yards. And he stopped. And that was a big-time run by Gainwell. I was a little skeptical to see him in the game at this point in the game. I want to see – I like to see Swifty. I think Swifty is our number one running back. He's our most explosive back, and I want to see him all the time. And I was just a little skeptical seeing Gainwell get it. But that was a great run, picking up 10 yards. And we are inside the red zone. When's the last time we've been here? It seems like in forever, right? So we're inside the red zone on the ball on the 19-yard line. Height to Jalen, back pass over the middle, and it's caught. Is it caught? Incomplete to Goddard. He tried to fit it into Goddard. He couldn't bring it in. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. This is a red zone drive here. Get ball on the 19-yard line. So let's see what Brian Johnson does, how he gets creative down here to put some points on the board. Here we go. Passing yards, 254 to 148. Total yards, 320 to 230. Here's Jalen Hurts directing traffic. Game on the backfield. Jalen takes the snap. Jalen's looking to run the ball again. Jalen. Oh, he's going around the left side. All right, so he avoids the contact and picks up about 4. Yeah. 3rd down. 3rd and 6. This is not RPO. This is like, quarterback draws. And I'm not a big fan of these. I'm not. I'd rather see the run out of the RPO. But look, it netted 4 positive yards, so we'll take it. 3rd and 6. Jalen back, drops back, pressured. He does not get out of the pressure. So here we go. Let's look at this. Pressure. Oh, Mailata got pushed back into Jalen. But we're going to take the 37-yard field goal attempt by Jake Elliott, and it's no good. Jake Elliott just missed a field goal of 37 yards. Wow. Yeah, I got you, James. Let's not act like the Jets D isn't tough. I said that at the outset, coming into this. Wow, that was wow, just outside. Wow, that's incredible. So our Philadelphia Eagles are holding on to a 2-point lead, 8:13 to go, and Zach Wilson hands the ball off to Breece Hall. Breece Hall picks up about 3 or 4 yards. I know that kind of deflates you, missing that field goal. It's going to be up to the defense now. All right, so I'm not at a loss of words. I'm just I'm with you, Liz. I'm in disbelief right now. I'm in disbelief that Jake missed the field goal. All right, so Zach Wilson under center, and he fakes the handoff, and there's the pressure, but he gets it off to his tight end. Ruckert gets the first down, and they are moving the ball. So Zach Wilson is not having a bad game today. There's the play action. He turns. He sees BG coming. BG should have jumped a little earlier, and Zach Wilson, 18 for 32, 181 yards. 1st and 10. The ball is on the 38-yard line of the Jets. Zach Wilson, quick throw to Garrett Wilson, and he picks up about 6 yards. All right, so we're being banged up. A lot of people going out. Lane is out. Blankenship is out. Um, Ricks is out. And good defense on the run stopping. Milton Williams on the stop for a loss. Big help. It's going to be 3rd and 7. This defense is coming up. Even though they are going out at an alarming rate, they're still playing tough-nosed defense. And that's what you have to do. You have to find ways to win, right? You like to dominate the game, but sometimes you just got to find a way to win. You just got to find a way to win. And that's what they're doing. The defense is grinding it out. 3rd and 7. They've been called upon a lot in this game, and they've answered the bell every time. And here they come again, and they get the quarterback. They take Zach Wilson down. Another sack. This defense comes up big every time they're called upon. And they are more than making up for what the offense is lacking today. The defense is answering the bell, and they have the back of the offense. And there's Reddick again, applying pressure. And that's what great teams do. They find a way to win. What a big sack and a big moment by this Philadelphia Eagles defense. Big time play. Covey's really not been given a lot of room to gain any yards on special teams, but what a big sack by the Eagles defense at a moment when it was much needed. So although we have a lot that we need to dissect in this game, a lot of things that we didn't do well, and give credit where credit's due. The New York Jets defense is for real, and they've been for real. They were for real coming into the season. This is why a lot of people had high hopes for the New York Jets season this year, because they had a championship caliber defense. They just needed a quarterback. And, Aaron Rodgers went down early, but this defense has been for real. All right, there's Jalen Hurts back in the pocket. He swing pass to DeAndre Swift, who runs out of bounds for about 2-yard gain. But, this New York Jets defense has always been the real deal, and they have been what's keeping the Jets in this season. 2-3 is respectable for losing your top quarterback and faces some of the teams that they face. They've been in the games. Their defense have kept them in games, and they're keeping them in this one also. So Jalen in the shotgun, 2nd and 7, and it's a handoff to Swift. Right up the middle. Swift picks up the first down. It was about a 9-yard gain, and it was 2nd and 7, so that's a first down. So when we need him, or when we need those tough yards, the offensive line is coming through. And they're running. Oh, what a good hole. And Swifty has excellent vision. He sees the holes, and he takes what's given to him. There's not a lot of dancing. He hits the hole he sees and pause. and he does a great job at it. All right, so here we go. Hurts, play action, fake, a lot of time, over the middle, and he hits Swift out of the backfield for about 3 or 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and about 6. This is don't take Swift out. I'm with you on that. The Jets came in ready. Yeah, Ed, I hear you. Back to my previous point, eat the clock, get points. Yeah. And here we go, 2nd and 7. And there it is. Swifty, that defensive line, they come to eat. They are a problem. Franklin Myers on the stop that time. Under 3 minutes to go. This is a good place to play keep away. We're going to need a first down on this call right here, though. 3rd and 7. This is a big 3rd down third down call right here. So Jalen Hurts looks like he's going to have to burn the timeout. He's going to have to burn the timeout. Yeah, first one of this half. Jalen, 26 to 39, 268 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. 2:31 to go. We could possibly run the clock out, right? This is an opportunity that we can milk the clock to death, right? But it's all going to start with this first down pickup. We need to pick up this first down right here. Our defense has been playing out of their minds. This has been a defensive battle, right? So the offenses have been stifled, but they're going up against two really good defenses here. And and coming into the game, I would think that we had the edge because I think our offense is better than their offense. And they do have some weapons. I give it to them. Lazard, Wilson, Hall. We have some weapons too. I think the difference is our quarterbacks, and our quarterbacks have been neutralized. All right, here's Jalen back in the pocket. Pressure was on him, but he completes the pass to Goddard for a first down, and that's huge. That's huge. That keeps this drive alive. I think this ball, if they don't call a timeout, they probably should call a timeout, meaning the Jets. But the blitz came off the corner, and Jalen gets rid of the ball before he is contacted, and it was a great throw to Goddard, and he picks up the first down. All right, that was great. Let's go. So, like I was saying, this could be defined as a defensive game. Great defenses on both sides of the ball. The Jets defense came to play. They came to play, and they did an excellent job. I don't know if everyone can duplicate what you see the Jets doing here today because everyone doesn't have a talented defensive line such as the Jets. The Jets have players on the defensive line, so it's very hard to run against them. And there is the handoff to Kenny Gainwell, and he gets practically nothing because, like I just stated, that defensive line of the New York Jets is no joke. They're stout. They are stout. Those tackles, it's hard to run against them. You have to hand the ball off just to keep them honest. But if you get any type of success, you need to celebrate. You need to celebrate because it's not very often that you get success running the ball into the heart of that defensive line. And they're there, and they've been there all day. But so has the Eagles defensive line. They've been there all day. And when it counted the most, got a huge sack on Zach Wilson and New York Jets, forcing them to punt the ball back. And this is where we are now. The Eagles have the ball and are driving, looking to run this clock out and maybe put some points on the board. Jalen Hurts under center. He's perusing, take the snap, hands the ball off to Swifty. Swifty danced around the outside. Oh, he's met in the hole. Wow. Another stop. Williams, the linebacker for New York Jets. And it's not just their defensive line. I have to say, it's their whole front seven. Their whole front seven is something nasty. And that right there was the linebacker, Williams, who came in and met Swift. And that was impressive. That was actually impressive. So we might find ourselves having to convert another third down to keep this clock running and keep the chains moving. We need to keep the chains moving if we're going to, milk this clock and bring this game home today. It's going to take a little bit more from the offense. Grind out what you can grind out. Grind out what you can grind out. Nothing comes easy in this league. It's not. That's why I think it's preposterous when my co-host last night suggested that we were resting players to get ready for the Miami game. This is the NFL, the freaking FL. It's hard to win a game in the F. You don't have the luxury of resting players looking for next week's game. Everybody, you wanted to look past this game. You wanted to look past these people. You see how hard they're playing. We don't We don't have the luxury to look past a team like the Jets. Any given Sunday. We just saw it. Cleveland Browns just took down the San Francisco 49ers. Who thought that coming into this weekend? Nobody. Any given Sunday. So, nah. We don't rest players. Those players that were seriously hurt, and that's all that was. But this game right here is a battle, and this is what the NFL is about. These people are paid millions of dollars also, just like we pay our players millions of dollars. They're going to go out there and they have some pride in them also. Nobody's going to lay down and let anybody beat them. And they're not doing it. So every week we come out, we got to come out with our A game. And even if we don't have our A game, like we didn't have today, you got to find a way to win. Bottom line, right? You got to find a way to win. That's what the good teams do. They find a way to win. It don't have to be pretty. It just has to be a W. Again, if this was the Super Bowl, 2-1 will win you a championship. You just have to have, bad effing news. What happened? Oh, man. All right, don't tell me, Dion. You might be ahead. He knows some bad news. All right. We need 9 yards. Here goes Jalen back. And he threw a pick. Oh, no, he did throw a pick. Oh, no, and he's going to touchdown? Is it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. And that right there is that's too much to overcome. 4 turnovers. 4 turnovers is hard to overcome when you're trying to win a game, man. It's just Jalen Hurts. Look at that. Why? I'm looking at why. Why did he make that decision? Look at that. That was a horrible decision. In the view that they just gave us, that was a horrible decision to throw that ball in that window right there. You can try, and I love Jalen, but that was not a good decision right there. All right, so this might not be a bad thing, right? Because we get the ball back. Right, let them score. And so this might not be horrible. We get the ball back with a minute and 46 seconds to go with 2 timeouts. That's not a bad thing. So we still have opportunity here. A minute and 46 seconds to go. And this will be incredible. All right, so here we go. All right, 2-point conversion. All right, come on. It doesn't matter. I mean, we need to score a touchdown anyway, so that doesn't really matter. We had to score a touchdown no matter what. So that's okay. That's all right. No big deal. Just get on the let's get out there and see if we can score a touchdown back. The touchdown, giving up the touchdown was not a bad thing because had we tried to stop, had we tried to combat that, we might have they might have ate up too much clock. So, the best case scenario was allowing them to score and that position right there. I mean, should have never came down to that. We didn't want the turnover. The turnover was the unexpected thing. But, once they have the ball down there, you kind of, if you want to have any chance of winning this game, you got to let them score right there. So we still have a chance here. We still have a chance. All right. We need everybody, actually. So you just gotta play. You just gotta play it out. All right, I've just jumped ahead. I don't want to say what's going on. Um, I just jumped ahead. That's why I'm a little quiet. Let me see where we are here. Yeah, he is. Driscoll is not. Driscoll is not. So yeah. This not coming out the way that we like to see it. Our Philadelphia Eagles are not going to pull this out. and it's incredible that we were even in the game with as many turnovers as we had, right? 4 turnovers total. I mean, before the fourth one, 3 turnovers, and we still were in the game, right? But you can't overcome, 4 turnovers. That's just you can't. You can't. So we were not able to take advantage of the loss that the 49ers put up today, because we too have taken a loss, and we are 5-1. So join us, man. I gotta end this broadcast, but we're gonna be doing post game. So look for the post game show that's coming up right after this, right in like a couple minutes. So I'll see you guys on the post game, man. Thank you for watching the game with me. And we'll talk about this in about 2 minutes. All right. See you guys.